Well, good morning. I'm sure this look probably looks familiar. We are going to talk fashion today. As you can see, I'm already ready for what we're talking about. Get ready for a little brattiness. And yeah, so let me show you the fit, and then I'm going to make the matcha, and let's spill the tea on fashion today. Let's go. Okay, as promised, here's the fit for today. Yes, yes, cute. Yeah, all right. Bodysuit, black jeans, platforms. And cute little, these things. All right, let's get our matcha going. All right, the tea is ready. Let's talk about fashion and the tea with the Brat fashion. Let's get ready for a Brat summer. There you go. Hi. Can you see me? She wanted to join. The baby always gets what she wants. Yes, you. It's true. You know it. Okay. Now that we have our tea, oh my life. Here, sit. Sit and relax, please. Just chill. There we go. Okay. Anyway, how do I put this? Let's put this right here. All right. What were we saying? Okay. We're talking about Brat today and what it means to be Brat. Not a brat. Brat. So, we've been hearing this term brat lately. It seems the generations before me are confused by this term, but honestly, brat is my native tongue. Now, the word brat has a few different definitions and meanings, but there is one definition, one word that kind of links them all together. Of course, we have the traditional sense, right? You have a spoiled brat, like a little kid that demands want everything, and if she doesn't get it or he doesn't get it, he throws a temper tantrum, right? Then there's, the kinkier version of that, which is a brat who may or may not disobey her significant other. And the idea is that she's hoping that he will punish her. Of course, punish in a way that she wants to be punished, right? This is just like the kinky idea, the kinky version. Not that I know anything about that. Anyway, and now we have our new modern interpretation of brat. Not a brat, just brat. And this comes from the tweet that we just saw from Charlie XCX. She is a British singer, which is interesting. And the singer recently tweeted, Kamala Harris is brat. Not a brat, is brat. And so now the word brat is in the forefront of everything that has to do with fashion and what's going on in the world today. Now, Suki just left, but that's okay. Now, according to Charlie, this is a compliment. And as a brat myself, I agree. However, her definition of brat is interesting. And it does have a few ties into fashion, but like everything, it's all about attitude. So, according to Charlie, she defines brat as that girl, a bit messy, a party girl, and sometimes says dumb things. Now, I'm not crazy about the last part of that, but I guess that kind of goes into her misbehaving, or at least that's how I'm going to interpret it, because I feel like that's a more positive spin. I mean, misbehaving isn't necessarily positive, but I guess it depends on who is defining her misbehaving, right? And so that kind of makes me think of one of my all-time favorite quotes, which is, "Well-behaved women rarely make history." My interpretation of this part of Charlie's definition is the definition that links all of these interpretations of the word and what it means to be brat. And it is my favorite aspect of being a brat, or of being brat, which is to be a rebel, to go against what is expected, and really to be everything more than what is often expected. In fashion, this is a big deal too. To be fashionable usually means to wear what everyone else is wearing and to wear it well. For example, recently what's been really big is the clean girl look, right? Very simple, basic makeup, very little wearing anything, right? But to be brat goes against all of that. To be brat is to be an individual, to be rebellious, and a little bit rock and roll. Often there are men, certain types of men, misogynists, that will downplay a woman's success by saying she got there as a DEI hire, or by doing sexual favors in order to be in the position that she's in currently, especially if it's a higher position.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Haktua girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough. That was harsh.
And there are too many misogynistic men that cannot fathom a woman who can achieve greatness on her own merit and use sexism as a way to dismiss all of her accomplishments and make her less than. And as you can see, this is happening currently. The thing is with that is I've experienced that, but also so has Harris and many women, which is why it is such commonplace knowledge that that happens. But also in that regard, it's gross, it's awful, and unfortunately it's the reality, right? Men just cannot handle the idea that a woman can be successful without the help or favor, right, of a man, right? She can't do anything on her own. See, but Brat takes away that power. Brat is rebellious. Brat is success. And in fashion, Brat carves her own path and has her own style. She is sexy and smart and rebellious and a force to be reckoned with. And none of that is for the benefit of men. Okay? It is for other women to follow in her footsteps. When you talk bad about a woman, especially a woman in power, and you dismiss her and her abilities, that woman may not hear it, but the women and your little girls do. And that is the damage that you're causing. don't be that. Be Brat. In short, Brat is what every woman should aspire. Fashion is a piece of that puzzle that starts with how people view you. It demands attention one way or another. And so the fashion of Brat is a little bit rebellious, right? She's sexy, she's strong, she's powerful, and most importantly, she knows who she is, right? She's not afraid to be who she is and wear whatever she wants to wear. And that's that part of fashion, right? It's her own style, it's her own interpretation, but it's powerful and strong. And that's more about not just what you wear, but how you wear it and the power behind what you wear. And it's how you use that power that matters. It's how you don't allow small, insignificant misogynists to define who you are. Except in one way that matters. Be Brat. Rebel. Say the things that will get you the attention you deserve. Party in a way that tells the world that you aren't afraid to be who you are. And most importantly, be that girl. Anyway, I hope that helped explain what Brat is and what Brat looks like and what Brat is in fashion. This was really fun and eye-opening, and yeah, it's been a journey this past week, what I've learned and what I've seen, and the way people treat women who have power or are powerful, especially men who cannot handle that. It's very eye-opening. And honestly, when misogynists say that stuff, it's revealing. And it's not revealing on that woman, right? It's not saying, oh, she is less than or whatever. It's revealing how scared you are, because we know who we are and we know what we can do and what we can accomplish. And we don't need a misogynist to tell us any of that. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like this kind of stuff, I have more to come. Next week I want to talk about body types, but we'll see what this week brings. Maybe there's another thing in fashion, but I'm pretty excited to talk about what's in vogue in terms of body and what that means. So yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And that's the tea on fashion. Until next time.